Hey guys, welcome back to Clownfish TV. This is Neon. I am here with Geeky Sparkles.
Hello.
And she's trying to get hello out.
We had to start this again because I couldn't get the word hello out.
Yeah, we are still sick. We're still making content, even though we're sick, but you're going to have to bear with us. Our radio voices are not what they once were.
They're on vacation.
They're on vacation, but we're going to talk about Thor Love and Thunder and its Rotten Tomatoes score. And it is one of the lowest scores in the MCU. People are not liking this movie.
Well, it's critics.
Critics.
To be fair, a lot of times critics don't like something. The audience might like it. We don't know that yet. The audience might come in and think it's the greatest thing ever. I don't know. But so far, the critical score has been not good.
No, I was looking at some of the reviews for Love and Thunder, and it sounds like it's basically a Ragnarok plus.
Yeah, amped up. Yeah, like
and,
more Ragnarok.
Right, and I'm thinking back to Batman Forever and then Batman and Robin, where like the cringy parts of Batman Forever were ramped up to an 11 for Batman and Robin.
Yeah, don't let this man near Star Wars.
Yeah,
I know you guys. Yeah, they're supposed to do a Star Wars movie. I don't recommend it. And he didn't even know Natalie Portman was on Star Wars. He apparently offered her a part in his Star Wars movie, and she's like, I already did Star Wars.
You'd be great in Star Wars, Natalie.
Yeah.
Newsflash. Anyway, we're going to talk about this before we get into it any further. Please subscribe for more pop culture news, views, and rants, guys. Over 272,000 subs.
Woo.
Thank you so much for the support. And yes, that is a sick woohoo. But
a woohoo, but it's a woohoo nonetheless.
It is a woohoo nonetheless. So, yeah, I was kind of surprised because I thought, Disney was going to pull out all the stops to make sure this is the most beloved, entry in the MCU.
Oh, I didn't think they would. The more I saw that, the more I was like, I don't know how this is going to go.
No. And do I think it's going to make a lot of money? Yeah.
Probably, yes.
I do. I mean, it's the same. I said the same thing about Doctor Strange. We did the review of Doctor Strange. We said it was pretty meh. And people are like, Clownfish, look, it made a bunch of money. I'm like, we never once said it wasn't going to make money.
Yeah, no, I'm sure it will make money. It's Thor. It's established characters. I did an article on today, and I even said it's going to make money. It's established characters people know. I don't know how it's going to go because we haven't seen it, and the critics hate it. But that doesn't necessarily mean that the audiences are going to hate it.
No, but if the critics are correct in their assessment that it's jokey and slapstick and almost comes across as a parody of the MCU,
then they're not going to like it. No.
They're not going to like it.
They didn't like. A lot of people didn't like Ragnarok. They thought it was too jokey, and this is going to be worse.
Yeah. So this is coming from MovieWeb. Thor: Love and Thunder Rotten Tomatoes score ranks as one of the lowest in the MCU. It's at they said 72%. I think it's
71
actually,
when I checked.
It's at 71 now. I want to say. Let me see. We'll go back one more. 71.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're gonna go check here what they have to say. The reviews are in. The Rotten Tomatoes score for Thor: Love and Thunder has now been revealed. It's not great news for Taika Waititi. It is 71% now, which, while a pretty worthy score, places the sequel way down in the low end of Marvel outings. While Rotten Tomatoes is certainly not the be-all, end-all for movie criticism, it does at least offer some idea of where the MCU installment sits within the franchise, and hey, it's just a bit of fun, all right? You're not allowed to say that because there are women in this movie, and if you give it a bad score...
Well, I was going to say, it's going to already, we know, just wait. It's going to be, if you don't like this movie, you're an istophobe. You don't like women. You don't like LGBTQ plus whatever. You don't like what, and then it's going to be review bombed. Of course, if it doesn't do well with the audiences, it's review bombing. When the critics don't like it, that's fine. But when the audiences don't like it, that's just review bombing, and it's just all fake. And then it'll probably get protections like Captain Marvel got, and it'll probably do all that shit.
Yeah, so this is not good. I mean, it really isn't. This movie actually, has been talked about for quite some time, and I think that Disney was hoping this is going to be the one that really...
Lightyear just bombed.
Yeah, they can't afford two bombs.
No, they can't.
Two bombs in a row.
And even though it's going to do relatively well, I think no matter what, just because it's MCU, they cannot have another Eternal situation.
No, I don't think this one's going to do as badly as Eternals, because Eternals was all new characters, and it was. I still haven't
go
seen
just
it.
to see Chris Hemsworth's ass, and I think maybe Taika Waititi put that in there on purpose, just so because he knew people would come for that anyway.
Yeah. So it said that Love and Thunder is 72%, well 71%, puts it below the first Thor, which was 77%, and just in front of the much maligned Dark World.
Dark World's so bad.
at 66%. I still think Dark World. I haven't seen Eternals, but I still think Dark World is the worst Marvel movie.
Yeah.
So Thor Love and Thunder score falls well behind that of Ragnarok, which was 93%. 93%?
Yeah, I don't understand that, but okay.
I mean, it had some good parts, but 93%? No.
So his takeaway was that one did okay. So now I'm just gonna ramp all this shit up.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like this tonally reminds me of the first Batman series. You know, the two Tim Burton movies had a certain feel to them, and then they switched up for the third one. And in this case, they switched. You know, Taika Waititi became the director, and they went for a more jokey, lighter style, which is what they do with Batman. And Batman Forever was watchable, I think. Batman Robin clearly is not watchable because every damn thing that they did that was cringy, and you know, the third one they ramped it up.
That's what the way the critics are describing it. So I'm just like, I don't know how this is gonna go. I mean, hey, can we take a moment and be thankful they didn't let him do Akira?
Yeah, can you imagine that? I mean, that's when they first announced that Taika Waititi, and there was a time where they were talking that Taika Waititi was going to do Akira. I'm like, that is a very dark, serious story.
It doesn't need the Waititi treatment.
No, it does not. So anyway, here's some of the negative reviews from the top critics on Rotten Tomatoes.
Well, there's even some of the positive ones come across as negative.
They're not. Yeah, this is the thing. I don't understand. I mean, Rotten Tomatoes needs like a half Rotten Tomato.
Here, let's read a couple of these. There's loads to enjoy here, but after 29 MCU movies, is it time to mix up the formula? A bit more love, a bit less third act thunder might be nice. This one that was considered fresh, and the one underneath it too. Michael Phillips. Do these zigzags and mood swings work? Not entirely, but at its fizziest, the camaraderie among the principals buoys the picture. Because they get along well. And thank God.
Fizziest. It's fizziest. Disjointed and at times verging on incomprehensible. Thor Love and Thunder is a mishmash of genres it does not.
That's because that person hates women. Oh, wait, it is a woman.
Oh, no. With every half-written joke, the creative stasis settles like a stale fart.
I like that one. That was my favorite. This is another one. Portman and Bale contribute more than enough capital A acting bona fides to lend deeper emotional dimensions to Waititi's loose, occasionally too cheerful, but always visually adventuresome adaptation of Jason Aaron's stint on The Mighty Thor.
Okay, so we were talking about Natalie Portman, right? Natalie Portman being an A-lister?
Yeah, Natalie Portman, I'm not trying to be mean. I never thought Natalie Portman could act very well.
No.
I mean, I'm just going to be honest. I never
got it. I mean, she's good in movies that call for someone with a stick up their ass. Mm-hmm. You know, that's basically it.
Here, you can read a couple.
All right, we got another woman. Love and Thunder proves the bloom is off the rose when it comes to Waititi's cutesy take on the God of Thunder. Daily Beast. Everything is pitched at such a frenetically insistent pace that the intended laughs die on the vine. This guy's like, it's one of the most enjoyable romps in a while. It's the rare Marvel movie that barely holds together. Waititi ups the absurdity and the antics from his first go at the Norse myth narrative with many recycled gags and diminishing returns. Again, Batman Forever to Batman and Robin.
Rolling Stone. A collision of competing tone subplots, conceptual big swings, and chaos masquerading as pathos. This new addition to the Asgardian gods and monsters corner of Marvel's cinematic universe is a holy mess.
Oh my God. More and more, this cinematic universe feels simultaneously too big to fail and too wide to support the weight of its own endless machinations. None of it necessarily makes any more sense in Waititi's hands. At least someone's having fun. That's the problem. I mean, now that they've gone like multiverse and they're bringing in all these like D-list characters, just like scraping the absolute bottom of the barrel with Marvel, it's just going to get too batshit, I think, for normies. I don't know. Ragnarok may have anointed Waititi as the MCU's eccentric cinematic savior, but the sequel only reveals the crushing reality of toiling in the superhero factory. Bigger, bloatier, warrior in that Guns N' Roses way.
Okay, that's a really unusual way to write a review, but okay. Try not to compare Love and Thunder to Ragnarok. Judge it on its own terms, and there's a lot to love. So don't compare it to other things. Just judge it for itself. That's never a good thing.
Here's the wrap. It tends to balance the jokey tone of Ragnarok with themes and plot points that would feel more at home in an Ingmar Bergman film. The results cancel each other out. That's the thing. This is basically, as I understand it, a romantic comedy in space about a woman with cancer. But
they don't tell you that in the trailers, though.
No, but that was the comic book. Everybody knows that.
Yeah, well, not everybody knows
Spoiler!
I thought,
Anyway, doesn't take itself seriously. It just, yeah, I don't know, guys. This is, I mean, is it going to make a lot of money? I think it's going to make a lot of money. Is it going to make here's the thing. Is it going to make the kind of money that Disney thinks it should make?
No, I don't know if it'll do that.
Nothing makes as much money.
It'll do really well the first weekend, and if people agree with the critics, it'll fall off quick. But again, like I've mentioned from the beginning, just because critics don't like it doesn't mean the audiences won't like it. So the critics hate it. You might go watch it and like it. I'm not gonna go watch it. I have no desire to see it. So if you find somebody who went to see it that you trust, ask them their opinion. I'm not giving it any money because I think it looks like shit.
Yeah, I have no interest in it. I really don't.
If I hear from people that's really, really, really good, I might consider it though. If I hear from people I know that say, "Oh my God, it was so good, you have to see it," I might consider going then.
Yeah, I've seen some tweets from people who have seen it, and I don't know what's going on here. That's not in the movie, but yeah, they're saying that.
They're he's talking about he forgot she was in the prequel trilogy.
Forgot.
Dude.
Forgot.
But we're supposed to put faith that he's going to do a good Star Wars movie. He didn't even remember. That's very bad. Very, very, very bad.
It's not a good sign.
No.
It's not a good sign. I don't think a lot of these people pay attention to what the hell. They just can't make the movie they want to make, and that's it. But yeah, I don't know, guys. We'll see what happens. I mean, I think it'll make money, like you said. It'll make a lot of money, I think, opening weekend. And if the word of mouth is not good, it'll drop off a cliff. And if that's the case, then Disney's scrubbed out twice this summer with 2 major releases. I mean, there's no excuse.
They're going to have a lot of explaining to do. Because now the second quarter's over, or third quarter's over.
Yeah, and investors are going to be like, okay, so Lightyear was a Toy Story movie, and and they can try the whole pandemic and blah blah blah. And it's like, yeah, Minions. Minions made a shit ton of money. Top Gun made a shit ton of money. So the pandemic didn't affect them at all. So how come we're sucking, guys? Maybe it's us. Gonna wrap it up.
Yep.
Please subscribe for more pop culture news, views, and rants, and we'll talk later.
Bye.
Now he's just tasty, delicious, rotten flesh meat, which I can consume. Don't read into it too much.
Just like our museum, the cafe's open and Brewster is eager to serve. I don't think this was in the show. Run. Oh, you got splatted. Oh, she was begging and you kicked her in the face.
I don't care.
Hey guys, Squid King here, and today we're in a...
Not girl boss at all. She is not a material girl.
She is not. Oh, it's Christmas time here in your mom. Nobody wants to join your mom.
What?
Like I can't even cook kid cuisine right. I would last about 2 minutes with Gordon Ramsay.
What? Where is he?
He's hiding. He's hiding from you.
Better.
Oh my God, you got the axe.
Walker, does this look like Steven Universe? Let me punch him. Well, I'm just here for the wax. Right where you belong.
Get in the dirt.
Well, that was a combination of events I probably shouldn't have put together. Anyways, let's open this bottle too.
Chica Pinata. Is that official?
Oh, no.
There's a bootleg.
Hello. Ooh, sorry.
Hey guys, it's Diamond Tool.
Let's make a farm.
Like and subscribe and buy my merch.
I mean, while you're here, you guys should really like and subscribe and buy our merch, all of which we have.
That is true. You can't run them carrying trash. You can get away with 1 F-bomb per PG-13 movie.
I wish I'd known that sooner.
Yeah. All right, so we're going to wrap this effer up.
Yes.